Powerful galactic beings, welcome back to another video. You've probably noticed that things in your life aren't the same anymore. Maybe the relationships that once felt comfortable now feel strained, or your job and daily routines don't bring the satisfaction they used to. This discomfort isn't just random chaos, it's a sign that something deep inside is changing. What you're experiencing is a shift in your life because you're actively rewriting your karma, even if you don't realize it yet. Karma often gets misunderstood as some kind of cosmic punishment or reward system. But in reality, it's more like a collection of energetic patterns and habits formed by your past actions, decisions, and even thoughts, sometimes from lifetimes before. These patterns influence how you react to situations, what kinds of people you attract, and the opportunities that come your way. When you start becoming more aware of these patterns and choose to heal or let go of them, you are essentially reprogramming how your life flows. Think about it like this: imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with old memories, resentments, fears, and regrets. It weighs you down and makes every step feel harder. When you begin to face those emotions, forgive yourself and others, and make conscious choices to act differently, you're slowly taking things out of that backpack. The weight lessens, and you move more freely toward the future you want. This process isn't always smooth or easy. Letting go of familiar pain can feel scary because even discomfort feels safer than the unknown. Sometimes you'll feel confused or overwhelmed, but that's part of the transformation. What's important is that you don't run away from these feelings but meet them with kindness and patience. It's like cleaning out a cluttered room. It might feel messy at first, but the space you create afterward is refreshing and empowering. Rewriting karma means shifting from being a passive recipient of your life to an active creator. It means you're choosing to break the cycle of repeating the same mistakes or attracting the same kinds of people and situations that no longer serve your growth. It's about understanding that your thoughts, feelings, and actions send signals out into the universe that shape your reality. When you make peace with your past, stop blaming others, and release grudges, you open the door to new possibilities. You'll start to notice small signs, an unexpected phone call, a chance meeting, or a sudden opportunity that feel like the universe is supporting your journey. These are not coincidences, they are the result of your energetic realignment. You're also likely to experience a stronger connection with your intuition during this time. That gut feeling, the quiet knowing, becomes clearer because you're no longer clouded by unresolved emotional baggage. You trust yourself more, and that trust helps you make better choices aligned with who you truly are, not who you thought you should be. Keep in mind that your personal healing also contributes to a bigger collective shift. Every time you heal a part of yourself, you raise the energy not just around you but for the entire planet. The more people who awaken to this truth, the faster the world moves toward a more compassionate and conscious way of living. This moment in your life might feel like a breakdown, but it's really a breakthrough. The old versions of you, the fears, the limiting beliefs, the pain, are breaking apart so the new you can emerge. It's a rebirth, sometimes uncomfortable but always necessary. Stay gentle with yourself as you navigate this transition. Celebrate the small victories, and don't judge yourself for setbacks. Growth isn't a straight line, it's messy and non-linear. What matters is that you keep moving forward with an open heart and mind. Ultimately, rewriting your karma is about reclaiming your power. You're no longer trapped by your past or the patterns you inherited. You are free to create a life that reflects your soul's true desires, one filled with peace, love, and purpose. This is the shift happening within you right now, and it's the most important journey you'll ever take. As you move deeper into this process of rewriting your karma, you begin to notice that old triggers no longer control you the way they used to. Situations that once sent you spiraling into anger, fear, or sadness now feel different, like you're seeing them through a clearer lens. This shift happens because you're no longer unconsciously reacting based on past wounds or conditioned responses. Instead, you're learning to respond with awareness and intention. One of the biggest breakthroughs in rewriting karma is realizing that forgiveness isn't just about others, it's first and foremost about forgiving yourself. Many of us carry around guilt and shame for mistakes we think define us. But when you consciously release these burdens, you make space for healing and growth. This self-forgiveness rewires your emotional landscape, allowing you to break free from cycles of self-sabotage. At the same time, your energetic boundaries become stronger. You start protecting your time, energy, and emotions with more care because you understand how vital it is to guard your vibration. When you let go of toxic relationships and environments that drain you, you align more closely with the frequency of the new earth, the higher dimension where love, truth, and freedom reign. It's important to remember that rewriting karma doesn't mean you erase your past or pretend your challenges didn't happen. Instead, it means you transform your relationship with your history. You see your struggles as valuable lessons and stepping stones rather than permanent blocks. This mindset shift turns what once felt like setbacks into sources of strength and wisdom. Your intuition, or inner guidance, grows stronger with this work. You begin to trust those quiet nudges and feelings that guide you toward what's right for your soul. This is your spirit communicating with you, helping you avoid situations that no longer serve you and encouraging you toward opportunities that foster your highest growth. As you rewrite your karma, you'll likely find yourself drawn to new communities, teachings, and ways of living that resonate with this higher vibration. These connections support your transformation and remind you that you're not alone on this path. The collective awakening happening now means many others are going through similar shifts, creating a network of souls moving toward a new paradigm of consciousness. This process is both intensely personal and profoundly universal. Your personal healing ripples outward, contributing to the healing of the planet. Every time you choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, and peace over conflict, you add to the collective energy raising the frequency of the earth itself. Keep in mind that this rewriting is ongoing. Life will continue to challenge you in new ways, but now you face those challenges from a place of empowerment and awareness. You no longer have to repeat the patterns of the past. You are consciously creating your present and future. Trust the process. Even when it feels confusing or difficult, know that you are exactly where you need to be on this journey. You are healing, growing, and awakening to the truth of who you are, a powerful creator with the ability to rewrite your karma and reshape your destiny. As you continue rewriting your karma, you'll notice something important: the way you see yourself and the world starts to transform. Old identities and roles that once defined you will no longer fit. You might lose interest in certain people, habits, or even goals that once seemed essential. This is not loss, it's a sign you're stepping into a higher version of yourself, one that resonates with your soul's true purpose. This phase can feel isolating because it often means letting go of the familiar, even if that familiarity was painful or limiting. Friends or family members who don't understand your inner changes might resist or criticize you. It's natural to crave acceptance, but at this stage, the most important approval you need is your own. Trusting your inner guidance becomes the compass that leads you through uncertainty. The emotional shifts you experience are also a big part of karma rewriting. You may find yourself feeling emotions more deeply or differently than before. Old wounds might surface not to hurt you again but to finally be acknowledged and healed. Allowing yourself to fully feel these emotions, without judgment or suppression, helps release energetic blockages that kept your life stuck. With this healing, your relationships will shift too. You'll attract people who support your growth and challenge you to become better, while toxic connections naturally fall away. This isn't about abandoning anyone but about choosing environments and relationships that reflect the new energy you're cultivating. Spiritually, rewriting karma means reconnecting with your soul's wisdom and the deeper truths of existence. You begin to understand that your life is part of a much bigger story, one of evolution, learning, and awakening. This awareness empowers you to live with more intention and less fear because you know your path has meaning beyond what you can see. Remember, karma is not fixed destiny, it's a dynamic, evolving process. The moment you decide to change your patterns and act from a place of love and conscious choice, you activate a powerful shift that rewrites not only your personal history but also your future. This is the true gift of spiritual awakening and why your life feels so different now. In short, your life is shifting because you are no longer a passive player but an active co-creator of your reality. The rewiring of karma allows you to break free from cycles that once held you captive and step fully into your power as a healed, conscious being. Keep embracing this transformation with courage and compassion. The new life waiting for you is worth every challenge you face along the way. The weight of old mistakes, regrets, or guilt begins to lift because you're no longer defined by them. Instead, you see your past experiences as valuable lessons that helped shape your resilience and wisdom. This change in perspective is powerful. It frees you from repeating the same painful patterns and opens the door to true healing. At the same time, your vision for the future becomes clearer and more aligned with your soul's calling. You start to make choices that reflect your highest good, even if they don't always make sense to others around you. This may mean pursuing new paths in career, relationships, or personal growth that feel more authentic. Trusting these inner nudges is crucial because they are guiding you toward the life you were meant to live. This process of rewriting karma also affects how you handle challenges. Instead of reacting with fear, anger, or avoidance, you begin to respond with awareness and grace. Difficult situations become opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. You learn to surrender to the flow of life, understanding that each moment, no matter how tough, carries a message or gift for your soul's evolution. One of the most beautiful aspects of this shift is the way your energy changes. You'll find yourself attracting more positive experiences and people who resonate with your new vibration. This creates a supportive environment that nurtures your healing and expansion. Conversely, negative influences lose their hold over you because your frequency no longer matches theirs. Spiritually, you become more attuned to subtle guidance from the universe. Synchronicities, intuitive insights, and meaningful signs become common, reminding you that you are supported and never alone. This deep sense of connection strengthens your faith in the journey, even when the path seems uncertain. Finally, remember that rewriting karma is an ongoing process. It doesn't happen overnight or in a straight line. You might experience moments of doubt or relapse into old habits, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to keep moving forward with self-love and patience. Every step you take toward healing rewrites your story and contributes to the collective awakening happening on our planet right now. You are becoming the architect of your new reality, one where freedom, joy, and purpose are your birthright. Embrace this shift fully, knowing that your efforts are part of a larger spiritual renaissance unfolding across humanity. The life you desire is already within reach because you are rewriting the karmic codes that once limited you. I hope this video was really helpful. See you in the next video. Peace, love, and life.